Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, volatility is increasing in the last couple of days on mostly news from Russia. Yesterday, near the close of the grains, the Ukraine president, who was previously a comedian, said that he thought that Russia would invade Ukraine on Wednesday, sending wheat prices sharply higher and also the stock market lower. A few minutes after that, and after our close, he said it was just a joke. This morning, the headline news out of the Russian news wire Interfax said that some of the troops in Belarus were being pulled back to their barracks and bases after their exercise and maneuvers were complete. Also, the German chancellor is visiting Moscow and Putin today, and we'll see what comes out of that meeting. So the uncertainty of Russia, whether they'll invade Ukraine or not, is still unknown. I think that the markets are responding to the headlines. I guess behind the curtain, the news is that South American crops are getting smaller. Some people are now down to 124 million tons as far as the Brazil soybean crop is, and below 40 million tons in the Argentina soybean crop. Harvest about 25% done in Brazil. Mato Grosso is 60% done, but the farmer is still not selling beans, and their Brazil crush margins are very positive, but they're struggling to get beans for the crush and even for export. We also note that in Argentina, farmers not selling there either. And again, Paraguay probably is going to need some Argentine beans, and they need beans for crushing in Argentina also. The big question is China and whether or not they will shift some of the demand that was earmarked for Brazil for bean imports to the United States. Private people are still looking at the possibility of soybean carryout here of 200 million bushels due to higher crush and export demand. The January soybean notebook crush should be a record 186 million bushels. The corn market, you're not seeing the drop in Brazil and Argentina corn numbers as much as beans. But Argentina 10-day forecast is dry. And I think for Western Rio Grande do Sul and for southern Paraguay, it's also dry. And in the central and north areas of Brazil, it's too wet, slowing harvest there. So South America, I still think, is a positive feature. Here in the United States, we've got two fronts that will move across the southern plains. The first one could drop some moisture across the panhandles into Oklahoma, Texas, and maybe southeast Kansas. The second one will probably be further south and east. There'll be some heavy storms, maybe severe storms starting in Missouri up the Ohio River Valley, and then there's a band of snow that could start from Missouri to Michigan. Whether it hits Chicago or not is quite unknown. So again, weather it is an important feature of the 2022 price scenarios. We're down because of this news by Russia, but I think long-term prices are still going to trend higher due to lower South American crops.